Okay, you guys, welcome to class. My name is Teacher Chad, and this hour is a beginner's hour, and we'll be going over vocabulary words that we can use to describe someone. Okay, we'll have some basic words that we can use in describing what someone looks like and how they act. Okay, so how someone looks. Okay, so what we see. Okay, and then how someone acts. Okay, so there would be other things that we see, their behavior. Okay, now it looks like I have to close down and then come right back in. Hangouts has been giving me issues, you guys, so let me try it out again. Okay, can you guys hear me okay now? All right, I think so. Very good.
Yes.
Okay, so you guys can hear me. Great. Yeah, Hangouts has been strange. Very good. Let's see who we have in class so far. And Roman, welcome back to class. How you doing?
I'm glad, thank you.
Now, Roman, remind me, what country are you from? Are you from Ukraine?
Yes, you are
okay,
right. I'm
great. All right, excellent. Good to have you. Let's see. How about Laszlo? Welcome to class.
Hello, Chad.
Hi there.
Fine. And you?
Great. I'm doing wonderful. And let's see. Nantuat, how are you?
Hello, I'm fine, thanks.
Very good. And Nantuat, where are you from?
I'm from Thailand.
From Thailand, okay.
Yes.
Great. Good to have you here. Okay, let's see. Francisco. Hi, Francisco.
Hello, Chad. Hello.
Hi. Francisco, have you been to my class before?
Yes. One time.
One time. Remind me, where are you from?
Spain.
Spain, okay.
Spain.
Yeah, I saw your shirt. I was like, I think he's from Spain. There you go. There you go. Well, welcome to class. It's good to have you back.
Thank you.
Okay, and Angel? Angel, how are you?
Fine.
Fabulous. Good to have you here. Okay, you guys. So this hour, we are going to be talking about how to describe someone. Okay, and we'll use words. We'll use words to describe how someone looks. Okay, what they look like. Okay, if they're big, if they're short. Okay, fat, small. Okay, things like that. Okay, and then also how they act. Okay, but my question is, when do you think we would need to describe someone? Name some situations. Name some situations when we would need to describe someone.
I think.
Yeah, go ahead.
I think there are situations when, for example, we speak about new person in school or in the institute, and people ask how it look like, something like this.
Okay, good. So a new person in school. Okay, definitely. So yeah, someone that's maybe new in school, maybe new at work as well. Okay, so we would need to know how to describe them. Okay, give me 1 second here. Hi, Dennis. Welcome to class.
Hello again, Chad.
Hi there. We also have Jose. Hi, Jose. Can you hear me okay? Not so much. Okay. How about Yaroslav?
Hi, everybody.
Hi there. How you doing, Yaroslav?
Fine, thank you.
Great, great. Okay, you guys. Okay, so new at university as well. Okay. Are there any other situations when we would need to describe someone?
Maybe when you you have some meeting, but you don't know a person, and you have to describe yourself to this person to find each other.
Yes. So maybe maybe if you are meeting a girl or meeting a boy, okay, on like a date. Okay, so meeting someone new, and you would say, "Yeah, I'm short, with brown hair, blue eyes, okay, and I'll be wearing a gray shirt." Okay, so we use those type of words to describe ourselves. Okay, we may describe what our boyfriend or girlfriend looks like to our friends or family. Okay. Things like that, and then also maybe to the police. Okay, so that was the last one I thought of. So if you see someone do something wrong, okay, you would need to be able to describe the person to the police the best way that you can. Okay, so let's take a look at our link here, and we'll go over some of the basic phrases for describing someone. Okay, please open that up. And when you do, this is what you'll see. Okay, so describing people. All right, so we have 8 words that we're going to go over right now. Okay, and we want to match them up with the picture. All right, so let's go through these here, and let's see. Octavio, welcome to class. How are you? Octavio? Okay, how about Jose? Did you get your microphone working?
Hello.
There you are. How you doing, Jose?
I'm well, thanks.
Very good. Good to have you here.
Sorry.
All right, you guys. Okay, so let's go ahead and roll. So, Angel, number 1, this is for you. Which word describes number 1?
Old man.
Yes, bald.
Bald.
Bald. Now,
Yeah.
yes, we would say bald. Okay, bald is number 1.
Bald.
Class, what happens if you can't think of the word bald? What other words can we use to describe someone that is bald?
Person.
What else?
Hair.
What other word? What's that, Dennis?
Person without hair.
A person without hair. Okay. Now, what is important when you are speaking to other people, okay, is not that you know all of the words all of the time, but that you can describe your way around the word. Yes, a person without hair is a long way of saying someone is bald, but I find myself in Spanish sometimes going, and I can't remember everything, and so I would say it's the person that doesn't have hair, and then they would say the word, and I said, yes, that's it. Okay, so even though you may not know the word, okay, use other words to describe what it is. So yes, the word would be bald, but we could also say a person without hair. Okay, let's go to number 2, and this is for Roman.
Okay, number 2. But I'm not sure that this person beautiful in short. Just yes, I see. Fat, overweight, tall.
Okay,
yeah.
so fat or overweight. Tall would be another word. So fat, overweight. Okay.
Yes,
so yeah,
I think overweight. It's not. It's more polite. Yes.
yes, definitely. Now, Roman, what other words can we use if someone is overweight? What other words can we use?
Fat, overweight. Thick, maybe.
Thick? Yeah, you could say thick. Okay, what else? How about big? A big man.
Yeah, big man.
Okay, a big man or a big woman.
Tell me please,
full-figured, yeah?
Full-figured, yes. That's a good one too. I always like that one. Okay.
Chet, can you tell me? I just returned from Canada and I saw a lot of overweight people. So how you usually call which type of people? Overweight?
Yeah, you can say that they are overweight.
Okay.
Okay, and that would be just fine. You could also say overweight is usually the most polite way to say it. Yeah, fat. Okay, thick. Okay. What's that?
Huge man.
Huge. Huge. Yes, you can say that as well if they're really big. So big would mean that they are overweight. Huge would mean grotesquely overweight, like really big. Okay, so that's the next level up. Now, chubby is slightly overweight. Okay, so I may be a little bit chubby. I have a little bit on my cheeks. I'm a little chubby. Okay, I have chubby cheeks. Okay, but yes, you can say that if someone is a little bit overweight. Okay. Full-figured is a very nice way to call a woman. Okay, that may be a little thick. Okay, yeah, that would be for women. Okay, full-figured. Okay, all right. Let's go to number 3. This is for Dennis.
Young.
Good. Yeah. So 3 is young. Okay, young. Is there any other words that we could describe someone that is young?
Maybe teenager.
Okay, we could say a teenager.
Yeah, just child.
Child. Okay, there's another word we use, which is okay. So if you are at the park, okay, and you're there, okay, with with your children, you could say, yeah, those are my kids over there. Okay, kids, that would be children. Okay, but if you are saying that the person is young, you could say he's just a kid. or she's just a kid. Okay? Okay, that's how we would describe them, just a kid. That would mean young. Okay, so you may have heard in movies or in TV where a bad man, okay, so like a group walks into maybe a bad situation, okay, and someone's like, well, why are we going to have him do something? He's just a kid, okay? That means that he's young, okay? He's young, just a kid. Okay, so they're describing what he looks like. He looks very young. Okay, very good. Let's go to Francisco.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah, Dennis.
Is it possible to say? Maybe it's incorrect. Is it possible to say in his or her young years, for example?
Say that one more time.
In young years. No.
No. Yeah, that would be incorrect. Young in years, yeah. I mean, you can. Someone would understand what that means. Okay, that would be maybe more poetic. But used in speech, it probably would not be used. Okay, but yeah, for someone who's older, you could say, yeah, he's old in years. Okay, I've heard that before. And that's said sort of like in a joking way. Okay? All right, let's go to Francisco.
Okay.
All right, number 4, please.
Okay, number 4, old.
Old. Good,
Old.
yeah, so old. All right,
Old.
and Francisco, can you think of any other words that we could use to describe someone that is old?
Yes. Maybe ancient.
Yeah, you can say that. You can say that someone is ancient. Now, that would usually be used from a child's point of view. Okay, so for example, Francisco, it would not be right for you to say that someone is ancient. Okay, because you are older, but a child, okay, talking about someone saying, yeah, he's ancient, okay, meaning that the person is very old or much older than they are, okay? I cannot call someone ancient, okay, even though I'm 30, can't even remember my age, I think I'm 32 now. I don't celebrate my birthdays. So yeah, so we say that they are. I could not use that. I couldn't use that wisely, right? But a child could use that. Okay. Any other words?
Any other?
What's that, Angel?
Elderly.
Elderly. Yes.
Okay.
Elderly. Okay.
Elderly.
Elderly. Okay. How about gray-haired or aged? Aged is good. Okay. Gray-haired as well. Okay. So we have ancient, elderly, aged. Okay. Aged is a very polite way to say that. Old is kind of okay. Okay, but an aged. Okay. Now, if you can't remember what those words are, okay, and you're trying to describe it, you could say something like, he has many years, okay, or a lot of years, something like that. If you just can't think of it, okay, if the word isn't coming to you, all right, use other words. Use other words to try and describe what the person is. Okay, if you say that someone has gray hair, okay, they're older in years. All right, it's not going to be a 25 or 30-year-old person. Okay, very good. Let's go to Iso. Iso, how are you?
Fine, thanks.
Great, good to have you here. Let's go to number 5. What would number 5 be?
Beautiful.
Okay, beautiful. Excellent. What are some other words, Iso, that we can use to describe someone or something that is beautiful?
Pretty.
Okay, pretty. Any other words?
Cute.
Okay, cute. Okay, we had lovely.
Attractive.
Attractive.
Fantastic.
Fantastic.
Amazing.
Okay, yeah, amazing. And you can use like you can use amazing, like you can say amazingly beautiful. Okay, and you can pair them up. Okay, amazingly beautiful, amazingly lovely, amazingly attractive. Okay.
Okay.
And then one of my favorite words is gorgeous. Okay, did you see the sunset last night? It was gorgeous. Okay, it's not only for a beautiful woman, okay, but it can be used to describe a sunset that you see. A new car. Wow, that's a beautiful car. Very nice. Okay, that's a gorgeous car. Fantastic. Okay, things like that. If something looks good, okay, we can use we could use those words. Pretty, not so much. Cute, not so much. All right, when you're describing a car, pretty and cute usually are used to describe people. Okay, but it's a lovely sunset. Okay, if it looks nice, yeah, you can say it lovely. Okay, describing a car, we would not say it lovely. Okay, but fantastic, amazing, gorgeous, beautiful. Okay, we would use those words. Okay, let's go to Jose.
And by the way, Chad,
Yes.
lovely is more British, yeah, especially.
Yeah, it could be. Could be, or an older generation. The teenagers nowadays probably would not say lovely. Okay. All right. Let's see. Jose. Number 6, please.
6, I think, is handsome.
Okay, handsome. Very good. Now, what other words can we use to describe a good-looking man?
Good looking, nice looking.
Okay, good-looking, nice-looking. Okay. Okay. Another very popular phrase or word that we use is stud. Okay. We call him a stud. All right. Let's see. Also, okay, we have the word hunk. Okay, that would a man. Okay, a man. If you were, unless you're attracted to men, but if you are a heterosexual man, okay, you would probably just say handsome. Okay, yeah, he's handsome. Okay, it's a very calm word. If you say he's a hunk, all right, that has more of a meaning that that you're attracted to him. So women would say hunk. Okay, good looking, probably stud. All right. If you're a man and you're describing, okay, another person, you can say, yeah, it's that handsome man over there. All right, and that's okay. It's not, you're not relaying any other type of message that way. Okay. Very good. Let's go to Laszlo.
He's
Number 7.
He's tall.
Okay, tall. Yeah.
Tall.
All right. So 7 is tall. Okay. And how else? How else can you describe this man? What other words could you use, Laszlo?
Big.
Big.
Long. High.
We wouldn't say long. Okay. high, we wouldn't say high either. Okay? Now, here's the difference, you guys. If you notice, when we're talking about a fat man and a tall man, we use similar words. Okay? But what we use to distinguish them are our hands. Okay? So if you have a man that's tall, okay, you can say, yeah, he was really big, all right, and you would raise your hand up to the air, okay, say he was really big, okay, or he was really tall, okay. The other one, okay, if you're using big and the person is fat, okay, you would say, okay, hold your arms out, okay, yeah, he was really fat. He's kind of a big man. Okay? And so you can use your arms and your hands to help with those words. Because I can say big, and I could mean tall, or I could mean fat. All right? But it depends on what you do with your hands and your arms. Okay? So yeah, with the word big, we could use that. Okay? Or you can say overweight or tall. Okay? But yeah, long, we wouldn't use long or high. Usually big and huge. Okay? If the man is really tall, if he's like 6'6", that would be a huge man. Be really, really big. Okay? Good. Let's go to Nantwat. And the last one here, number 8.
The last one is short.
Yeah, short. Okay. How else can we call this? What other words can we use to describe this this man here?
Small man.
Small.
Short man. Lower man.
We wouldn't say lower because we use low to maybe discuss how someone feels. Okay, he feels low. Okay, yeah, small, short. Okay, we could say a shrimp. Okay, a shrimp. Okay, you can say teeny. All right, a teeny man, or sorry, a tiny man.
Midget.
Okay. You can say midget if he was a midget. It would also mean that because sometimes midget can be used as a derogatory term for those who are midgets because they like to be called small people. Okay, instead of using the word midget. So yeah, you can call him that. One other word that I thought of for someone who is tall, you guys, is we could call that giant. Okay, you can say, yeah, he was giant. Okay, now there aren't actual giants that are alive in our time, but there are people that are really tall, and you can describe them as being giant. Okay, big, huge, giant. Okay, very good. Any questions so far, you guys? All right, let's scroll down.
Okay.
Okay, and going back to the pictures up above, okay, we're going to be matching these phrases. We're going to be matching these phrases with the pictures. Okay, so let's go to number 1. Number 1, and this is for Angel. Angel, read number 1 and tell me which picture this is describing.
Okay. She had long hair. And number 5.
Number 5, you said?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so this is a woman, she has long hair. Okay, so this would be long hair. Okay, very good.
Hair.
Excellent. Number 2. Number 2 is for Roman.
Mm-hmm. So he has black hair. I think it's second and third picture.
Okay, so second and yeah, so both of them have darker hair, right?
Yes.
Okay, good. Yeah, awesome. Let's go down to what's that?
And first one maybe potentially because we don't know his color.
Yeah, yeah, because he's going gray, but you can tell in his eyebrows that he has darker eyebrows. Okay, very good. Number three is for Dennis.
She has blonde hair. There is only one woman here.
Yeah.
It's 5.
Yeah, so
I'm not sure she's blonde.
It's not really blonde. Okay? The way that we would describe hair that looks like this, we would call that sandy blonde. Okay, so let me write that in there. Sandy blonde. Okay? And that is more of like a brown and blonde mixed together. Okay, we would call that sandy blonde, right?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Okay, let's go to Francisco.
Okay, number 4.
Yep, number 4.
She has gray hair.
Okay.
It's, number 4.
Yeah, and I think they messed up. It should not be she has gray hair, but he.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so yeah, number 4. Oh, unless that's a woman. Yeah, she has earrings. Okay, yes, that is a woman.
That's a woman. Maybe number 6 have gray hair too.
Yeah, so his hair would be graying hair.
Okay.
All right. So let me type that in there. So if it's not all the way gray yet, we could say he.
Mm-hmm.
Graying hair. So his hair is going
gray. Like me.
Yeah. So your hair, it's not gray yet, but it is graying. It is going gray.
Going gray. Okay.
Okay. So yeah, that's how we would describe that. Okay. So going gray. All right. And her hair in number 4, her hair is gray. That is all the way gray. Okay.
Okay.
Very good. Let's go to number.
Can I
Yeah.
ask? It's a gray-haired person or the person with the gray hair?
Either way, gray-haired person. You would have to have an ed there. So gray-haired person. Okay. Or the person with the either way would be fine. Okay, so now if you are let's see, he's the gray-haired person over there, or he's the person with the gray hair across the room. Yeah, either way describes the person, and it's both are grammatically correct. Okay. Let's go to Iso. And number 5.
He has a beard. It will be the picture number 1.
Yeah, picture number 1. Okay, this would be a beard. This is actually what we call a goatee. And spelled like that, maybe? I'm not exactly sure how we spell that. It could be like that. Okay, but it's pronounced goatee. All right, and it's when you have the hair. Okay, you have a mustache. Okay, and then hair down here. Notice how he does not have hair around the sides. Okay.
Okay.
I have, it's a semi-beard. Okay, so beard here on the side. Okay, I would have a beard. Okay, he has a goatee. All right.
All right.
Okay, let's go to Jose. Give me 1 second while my computer catches up. All right, Jose. And number 6, please. Number 6. Jose, make sure you are unmuted.
Hello. I think it's the picture 6.
Okay, so 6, he has short hair. Okay, well we've got a couple people here with short hair. So 8, 7, 6, 3, and 2. Okay, they all pretty much have short hair. Okay, he has no hair. He's bald, but most of the guys here have short hair. Okay.
Okay.
So that'd be a short-haired man. If a woman has short hair as well, we would use the same word, short hair. Okay. All right. Now let's talk about personalities. Okay, I gave a class a while ago, and we went over a lot of different personalities. These are going to be some basic ones. Okay. So again, we have 8. Sorry, yep, we have 8 here, and we'll go over some of these. All right. So starting off with Laszlo.
Chet, I'm sorry.
Sure.
Sorry. It's a goatee bird or just goatee?
Goatee. Yeah, with the stress at the end.
Without bird.
Yeah, without beard.
Beard, I'm sorry. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, just saying goatee.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Number 1. This is for Laszlo.
Angry. This picture 1.
Okay. Angry.
Angry.
All right. Yeah. So angry. Okay. What other words could we use for angry?
Pissed.
Pissed. Yes. I like that word. Okay. So pissed. Now, pissed isn't a word that you would use in the office or you know, at church. Okay. Or you know, good places. Pissed is a word that's very much belongs in the street and with your friends.
Yeah, just P-O.
Yeah, you can say P-O, P-O'd. Okay, like that. You can say, man, I'm so P-O'd at you. That would mean I'm pissed off at you. And that means that you're mad as well. Mad or okay. So mad and upset. So P-O'd. Okay, you can also say peeved. And I believe is like that. I've never had to spell peeved. It could be like that. So if you say peeved, all right, that means that you're upset as well. Okay, but pissed is one of my favorite words. Okay, but I mainly use that when I'm talking with my friends and whatnot. You can say, man, I'm so pissed right now. This is what happened. Okay, so it means that you're mad, you're angry. Okay, when I'm in the office. Okay, unless I'm really, really upset, I don't use the word pissed. I would say angry. Okay, but in this office, I can use the word because I'm teaching you guys what it is. Yes. Okay, let's go to number 2. This is for Nantwat.
Number 2. He is smart. He is intelligent.
Yeah, smart, intelligent. Okay. Can you think of any other words that we can use to describe someone that is smart and intelligent?
Clever.
Clever, good.
Yes. Bright.
Bright, yes, that's a really good one. Okay, yeah, he's a bright young man. She's a clever woman. Okay. Now some other ones. Okay. You
Genius.
can say genius. Yes.
Genius.
He's a genius. She's now this is a good one. She's a smarty pants. Okay, smarty. Look at you, Mr. Smarty Pants. All right, so we would say usually Mr. or Mrs. Smarty Pants. Okay, and that's just a funny or silly phrase that we use. Okay, I use that with my children sometimes when they do good on their tests. Say, look at you, Mr. Smarty Pants. So, whoops, look at. It's funny. It's cute. You say it with children. Okay. Yeah, but those other ones are really good. Bright, genius. Okay, clever, smart, intelligent. Okay. Now, if you are kind of saying it in a derogatory term, okay, and you're sort of making fun of the person, you can say he's a. Okay. Now we use that he or she is a nerd, and we use that a couple of different ways. The word nerd. Okay. Now, for example, I'm a very, very big music fan. Okay. I can talk to you about any type of music style, pretty much that is out there. I love music. I would be considered a music nerd. Okay, I can talk to you about music theory, okay, how to write songs, how the vocal cords work, how to play guitar, okay, how to put together certain chords that go together. It fascinates me. It's this big pattern. I am what would be considered a music nerd. I love music. Okay, now I say that meaning, okay, that I enjoy it, okay, and I know a lot about it. Okay, I'm musically intelligent. Okay, now that's not a derogatory term. Okay, it's just kind of a fun way to say that I'm musically intelligent. Okay, now if you want to be derogatory or mean it to hurt someone, there are ways of using the word nerd. Okay, it usually has to do with the tone of your voice. Okay. But it just depends, all right? Because nowadays, the people that are creating all of the cool stuff that we use, like headphones and computers and all that stuff, they're the nerds, right?
Yeah,
They're the
Bill
nerds
Gates,
that do all these cool things, right? So we can't really use that word as a derogatory term anymore because they're the ones that are creating the great stuff. All right? Good. Let's go to number 3. And number 3 is for Angel.
Yes. He is number 3, right?
Say that one more time. Number 3.
He is stupid.
Okay. Yeah, we could probably say he's stupid based on these. Mainly because he's got the bandages on, okay, and he doesn't know exactly what he's doing. Okay. What other words, Angel, can we use to describe someone that is not very smart?
Polish?
Say that one more time.
Polish? Or dumb?
Oh my goodness! Oh, yes, that is a joke that goes on for many years. I don't even know why or where it comes from, because I've met Polish people, right? But yes, there's a joke. There's a joke that has been going on for many years, and they're called Polish jokes. Don't know why. They're probably very bad, because I've met Polish people and they're smart, right? But yes, if someone is not that smart, you can call them Polish, and that would mean that they are not smart. I wouldn't recommend it nowadays because you don't want to hurt someone's feelings, right? Oh my goodness. But yes.
Maybe dull.
Say that again.
Maybe dull.
I can't. Can you type that in for me? I can't understand it. There's a lot of noise behind you.
Dumb.
Dumb. Okay. Yeah, you can say someone is dumb. Okay. Remember that B is silent. Okay. You can dummy. Okay. Dull. Now, the word very much when we're describing how someone is or how something is acting. Okay, dull we use more when we are describing the sharpness of a tool, or like your pencil. My pencil is dull. I need to sharpen it. Okay, so we don't use that word very much to describe people anymore. Before, yes, they would use that to describe them. They would also use the word dolt. Okay, he's such a dolt, meaning that he's a dummy. He's not very smart. Okay. You can use the big long word unintelligent. Okay. How else?
Awful.
Awful? Not so much. Awful. Awful has to do with the fact that you don't like the person, that they are unkind. Okay, that they're not really a nice person, but not with their unintelligence. Okay, you could, based on this picture, I wouldn't say that he is he's dumb. Okay, or stupid. I would probably say he's more like clumsy. All right, because if he has the bandages all over the place, he's more clumsy, which means that he does not have very good coordination. Okay, clumsy. Okay. All right, let's take a look at our next one here.
And Chad,
yes.
One more. I'm not sure. Fat-headed. Yeah.
Fat-headed.
Yeah.
Fat-headed. You could call him fat-headed or thick-skulled. Thick-skulled. What that means. So old and fat-headed have to do with the thickness of the bone in their head, and what that refers to is that they can't learn things very easily. Okay, if they're thick-skulled or fat-headed, okay, they don't learn quickly. All right, it takes them a while to learn something, and that's why we would call them stupid. Okay, so yeah, those are definitely words that you could use. Okay, all right, let's go to number 4, and this is for Roman.
Yes, I think this child is shy, and we can say also modest.
Yeah, you can say modest in some regards. Okay, meaning that they don't like to come out and come out of their shell and talk to a lot of people. They're more modest that way. They're reserved. Okay, so if someone is shy, you can also say that they are reserved. Okay, like that. Okay, so reserved, modest. I say modest in some senses, Roman, because modest also has to do with the way that someone is dressed. Okay, if you say that someone is modest, that means that they don't show, like a woman, for example. A woman that is modest does not show cleavage, so showing her breasts, or very tight pants, things like that. So they would wear clothing that's more loose fit. Okay, that doesn't show the shape of their body very much. Okay, that would be someone who is modest as well. Okay, but it just depends on how you use the word. Okay, Good. Let's see if we can wrap these up. Dennis, number 5, please.
5. She's
Let's see.
happy.
Oh, okay. Yeah, she would be happy. All right. What are some other words we can use instead of happy?
Joyful.
Okay,
Merry.
joyful.
Merry, maybe.
Merry, yes.
Like Merry Christmas.
Yeah, but it's an older word. Okay, using the word merry is an older word. You could probably say content. So content would be a word to describe someone who is happy. All right. And yeah, joyful, happy. You can add. You can always add. Okay, at the beginning of those words, super happy, super joyful, super content. Okay, things like that. Okay, let's go to Francisco.
Delighted, maybe. No?
Oh, delighted. Yeah, delighted is a good one as well. Okay, good. Number 6 here, Francisco.
Okay, number 6, C is sad.
Sad. Yeah, so sad. Okay. How else can we say sad?
Yes, maybe unhappy.
Unhappy. Good. All right. Any other? Okay, upset. Okay. And yeah, so upset can mean both that you are angry, but it also can mean that you've upset your good, your happy state. All right. So yeah, I'm a little upset and sad. Okay. What else?
In bad mood, in blue mood.
Okay. Yeah. Good. Yeah. So in a bad mood. All right. How about low?
No. Okay.
Okay. I'm feeling a little low.
Low.
Okay. How about let's go to number 7. This is for Iso.
Number 7. He is funny.
Okay, funny. Yes, I believe this is Charlie Chaplin. All right.
Yes, it is.
How else can you say that someone is funny? Okay. Here's a good one. We could say he or she is a riot. Okay. Now, riot, yes, that means kind of violent force. Okay. But okay, when we say he or she is a riot, we mean that they are funny. Okay, that they're very funny. They're fun to be around. Okay, there's always something happening, so we call them a riot. Okay, we can also say hilarious. Okay, hilarious.
And comical, to speak about Charlie Chaplin.
Comical, definitely. Okay, you can say he or she is a. Now, it doesn't mean that they are actually a comedian that goes and stands up and tells jokes for a living. But if you say that someone is funny, you say, yeah, he's great. He's a comedian. Okay, or what a comedian.
We can say sarcasm.
Yeah, you could say he is sarcastic.
Sarcastic.
Okay, he or she is sarcastic. All right, very good. Let's do one more, and then we'll wrap it up. I need to run to my next class. This is for Jose. Number 8, please.
8 is lazy. Lazy.
Lazy.
Lazy. Okay.
Okay, what other words could we use for lazy?
I don't know.
Okay, we say words like he's a do-nothing. Okay, he's a do-nothing. He's a no-good do-nothing.
Idle.
Good. Okay. All right, that does not mean that's different, you guys. Okay, IDOL is someone that you look up to. Okay, IDLE is lazy. Okay, so when we say American Idol, that's not, though it may make sense, American lazy, but yes, American Idol is someone that they're looking to be the best. Okay, all right, you guys. Excellent job this hour. It was great having you all here. I need to run to my next class. We will be discussing. Let's see, where am I at here? So we're talking about junk food and vending machines in the United States, okay, and whether or not you agree with them. Okay? All right, guys. Thank you very much. We'll see you. Bye.
Bye.
Thanks.
Bye.
Right.